Well, I woke up to a bit of a shocker this morning. A big name in cruising is stepping down. Also, there's a cruise ship out there that you can live on for only $30,000 a year, and Royal Caribbean has set a new record. Some interesting stuff. Cruise news and my views for Monday. Let's talk about it. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Lido, Loca. I am your host, Tony, here with the latest cruise news and views for your face. Are you ready to get up to date with everything that's going on in cruising? It's Monday, March the 20th, 2023. I hope everybody is doing good. And yeah, the big news is coming out from Norwegian Cruise Line Holdings that Frank Del Rio is stepping down. And this is significant. Frank Del Rio has been doing the cruise business for 30 years. Known as a creator and innovator in the cruise space, Frank Del Rio founded Oceania Cruises back in 2002. He has been at the helm of Norwegian Cruise Line Holdings since 2015. And well, he's stepping away not only from his CEO job, but also from his position on the board. But he will stick around to serve as an advisor for Norwegian Cruise Line Holdings until 2025. This retirement is coming up pretty quick. This will take place at the end of June, June the 30th, 2023. Taking over for Del Rio will be Harry J. Sumner, who has served as the president and chief executive officer of NCL Cruises since 2020. And taking Harry J. Sumner's position will be David J. Herrera, who has served as the chief consumer sales and marketing officer for NCL since 2021. Wow, it's a lot of change going on over there at NCL. One of the most interesting people to follow since I've been interested in cruising is Frank Del Rio. He had a big part in designing their latest cruise ship, the NCL Prima. And during the pandemic, he was not afraid to stand up for his company, trying to get cruising restarted. Love him or hate him, it is hard to deny the impact that Frank Del Rio has made on cruising. Tip of the hat to you, Mr. Del Rio. Hopefully your future endeavors are fruitful, and we appreciate what you've done for the cruise industry. It's kind of wild. That completes the retirement of the big three CEOs from the pandemic. Richard Fain gone, Arnold Donald gone, and now Frank Del Rio is on his way out. That's a trip. That's a trip, y'all. What do you think? Leave a comment below. Cruise news story number 2. Have you heard of Life at Sea Cruises and their refurbished vessel, the MV Gemini, the maritime vessel Gemini? If you haven't, you may want to listen up. Life at Sea is trying to make Life at Sea more accessible to more people by putting out a 3-year mega bucket list world cruise and making it affordable for people to live on a cruise ship for years at a time. This is a crazy itinerary covering over 130,000 miles, 375 port stops, over 135 countries. And as they have been designing this itinerary and the enhancements to the MV Gemini, they've been doing it with the mobile traveler in mind. They've invested and partnered with Starlink to have very fast and robust internet services on board. And they've also loaded up this cruise ship with other amenities that will make remote work possible, including meeting rooms, 14 offices, a business library, a relaxing lounge, and a cafe. In addition to those amenities, they also have a business center equipped with screens and printers and Wi-Fi and a dedicated staff to help people work at sea while living on a cruise ship. The cruise ship will be able to house 1,074 passengers. On the cruise ship, there will be a full-time hospital. There will be fitness center. There will be activities such as golfing simulator. They will have enrichment activities. This is going to be a decked out, it's like a floating apartment at sea, honestly, with all the amenities. An apartment at sea that stops at 135 countries, and it is affordable. This is one of the key features. Prices start at $30,000 per person per year. So a couple could live on this cruise ship over a 3-year period for $180,000, which sounds like a lot of money, but if you compare that to what you spend on the monthly living in your house or your apartment or wherever you're living, It's kind of attainable. It's kind of attainable for many. It will be interesting to see how quickly this cruise ship fills up. Does this kind of journey, this voyage, excite you if you can work remotely? Do you like what they're doing for remote workers? Leave a comment below. Now, I do have an update to my Dunkin' Donuts avocado toast story, but I do want to close out the cruise news before we get there. Cruise news story number 3, Royal Caribbean International has broken a record for the amount of people that it has transported on one vessel across the Atlantic Ocean. Royal Caribbean Symphony of the Seas left Miami with 7,604 people on board on March the 9th. That's 5,350 guests and 2,224 crew members. And it made the journey across the pond, arriving yesterday in Malaga, Spain, March the 19th. And that is the most people to ever transit the Atlantic Ocean on a single maritime vessel. I do know that some of the appeal of a transatlantic cruise is possibly a less crowded cruise ship as the cruise ship repositions from one place to another, but certainly not the case on this cruise ship. I know that Oasis class cruise ships do a great job of dispersing the crowd, but I wonder, like, if you get 10 sea days in a row with 7,000 people, I wonder how crowded that felt. Would you like to be on a transatlantic with 7,000 other people? Either way, it's an impressive record. All right, you may remember last week I revealed to you these pictures of my avocado toast that I got from Dunkin' Donuts shortly after my cruise on the NCL Prima, and I expressed my disappointment and I asked you guys what I should do. The consensus of the crowd was that I should reach out to Dunkin' Donuts for some sort of refund. Of course, I have not done that. I sent the pictures over to Jenny B. I think she's going to reach out to Dunkin' Donuts. But I just want to let you know that this isn't always the case. I've had so many good avocado toast experiences with Dunkin' Donuts. And just a few days ago, I went back and I tried again. And well, here is some glorious footage of my redeemed avocado toast. For those out there that said my original toast didn't look that bad, look at this. This is what it's supposed to look like. Do you like avocado toast? I was surprised at the amount of anti-avocado toast people that I encountered in the comments. I didn't know there was such an aversion to avocado toast. What don't you like? The texture, the color, the taste? I don't know. If you've never tried avocado, give it a chance, because I was very anti-avocado because of the texture for many years. And well, now I just love it. I love it. What's your favorite? What's your go-to breakfast? I had a protein bar today. What's your go-to breakfast? Leave a comment below. Thanks so much for checking out the show today. You can show your support by hitting the like button. This is Tony for Lido, Loca, and until the next time, we'll see you on the Lido. Bye.